Hi everyone, welcome to Karen from tillycrafts.stampinup.net. Today I'm bringing you a couple of cards, and the reason being this one is so simple I thought it'd only take me 2 minutes, and this little stamp set called A Little Cheesy. Really like this one. So let's get started. I'm going to do this one first because it is so simple, and all we need we need a card base, which is an A4 cut in half and scored in half. So I'm just going to fold it over and bone folder. Oops, what that is on there. We have a layer, and we're going to do a layer in this. This is a new In Colours Papers Parakeet Party. So I'm just going to cut these down. And I'm cutting it to I need to get this right. I've been having 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, and then the layer is 3 5/8 by 5 3/8. Yes, I always get stumbled on them. There's too many little bitties, but that's basically what we want. So we've got a layer and we've got a stamping layer, and let's move these out of the way. So simple, this card. This is why I'm doing 2. Right, just let me move my wire out of the way. That's better. So we've got a pudding, and a thanks for putting up with me. Really like these. There's a block for this one, and I'm not using black today. I'm using basic grey. I'm liking basic grey at the moment. It's basic grey, that, isn't it? Yeah. So it's just a tap tap tap, and we're going to pop the pudding down there, give it a press, do the sentiment, pop that on there. Let's put the lids back on this, and that is all the stamping. And then I'm going to bring in some lovely blends. So we've got Dark Mango Melody for the spoon. I should have held on for a couple of minutes, let this dry properly, but we'll be alright. And I thought I'd do the bowl in the Parakeet Party blends. No blending, I'm just basically colouring in. So straightforward. I like this green. It's reminds me of lemon and lime twist, although this is more greeny. The lemon and lime twist was more lemony. But I love them. I think that lemon and lime twist and granny apple green are some of my favourite greens. When this dries, this will be a little bit lighter. I could use a brush tip, but I'd probably go over the edges, knowing me. But these will dry dead quick because they're alcohol based. And you can use the normal inks with this as well as the Memento. It's just you can't use them with stays on. And I thought I would have pale papaya for whatever pudding this is. I couldn't think what colour to do a pudding, because on the other one, I can't remember what colour it is on the other one. I'll have to find it. If I just put it to the side, let's have a look. I might have done it the same colour. Yes, I did. But I'm going to go for pink frosting this time on it. Don't know if I'd eat this. And then just, is it like Flirty Flamingo? Yes, this is like Flirty Flamingo. Thought I would just have a light frosting on the top. And that is basically it. So, a bit of glue. On the back. Just line it up. Just get an equal distance all the way around. And then stick it down. And then it can go onto the base. Glue in my card. The other side of this paper is nice as well. I like all these in colour papers. The 6x6. You get 4 designs and you get all the colours in a pack. Oh, there's my card. And we could even, I know it's simple on there, but I was just thinking, these are the new in-coloured matte dots. And I'm thinking we could put a couple of these on here. And I'll go for the green ones, we'll go for the small ones. Oops. And have a really green card. Whoops, come here. There we go. So that's the first card done and dusted. How quick was that? It was less than, 6 minutes, sorry. But there's my thanks for putting up with me. So I should send it to all of you, lot, shouldn't I? So next I'm going to play with this wine glass, and this is the one we're going to make, and I'm going to do it in Orchid Oasis. And it's the same again. Just pop that up there. Card base, A4 sheet, cut in half, scored in half. Line it up, and then bone folder to give you a crisp edge. And we've got this one, this is a dotty one, this is out of the in colours too. So I'm going to cut that the same. Right. So 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, and the layer again is half down. So 3 5/8 by 5 5/8 on that one. So that's going to go on our card. The glimmer paper, this is in colour glimmer paper, 6x6 sheets, ombre effect in all the in colours. So I'm going to be using that for my label. And all we're going to do is grab the stamp out of the box when I find it. So we've got a wine glass, and where there's wine there's a way. And again I'm going to come in with a basic grey. And quick and simple cards these, I really like them. I didn't go to town, so I started off in the middle with a wine glass, then I just went up, down, offset it like so, and then probably wouldn't really see much of that. No, there we go. So that's that bit done and dusted. That's simple, that's all it is. Bring a piece of scrap in, and we are going to fussy cut this one out, and I want my sentiment fit on there. Yep, it will. I always save all my scraps of white because they come in handy when you're doing sentiments and things. Right, pair of snips. And this wine glass is dead easy to fussy cut out. I'm just going to take the excess off. I would have cut one out ready, but I thought it doesn't take that long. Do you all like fussy cutting? I don't mind it. I find it very therapeutic. I like cutting the big flowers out of the DSP to use on projects, especially when I haven't got the stamp set. The trick is to turn your card, not your scissors. Oops. There we go. That's one cut out. This one I'm just going to cut out with my big scissors. I'm getting better at cutting with big scissors. Let me pull this out of the way. I've got mucky grid paper now. Right, so we can layer these up. That's my glue. This is another quick card, but I think it's quite effective. You'll have to let me know what you think, and do you prefer it in the Orchid Oasis or the Sweet Sorbet? Oh, both sides of these papers are nice and it's hard to choose. Let's layer that up like so. And I know wine isn't really purple, but grapes can be purple, can't they? So I've got Sweet Sorbet light and dark. So I'm just going to get my dark one. And I'm just going to go around the rim of the wine and down here. Like so. And then with the light, I'm just going to go over the top and drag that colour all over. And then when it dries, it will have a little gradient on it. There we go. He's all done. That's done. I'm trying to play with me filming, my lighting and that, so it might look a bit off. But hopefully not. Right, what did I do with the sentiment, everybody? Please don't tell me I've lost it, and I've only been stood here talking to all you. There he is. Right, now for this, because it's glimmer paper, there's no, it doesn't come off and it's not that rough, but I like to use tearing tape. She says, eagerly looking for it. I just prefer tearing tape. I just feel like it sticks better, or the Stampin seal. That's quite good for it as well. So I'm just going to put a bit of that on there. I can never tear this off though, even though it's supposed to be tearing tape. There we go. And I've got enough room down this end because I quite like the lighter back. There we go. And then we're just going to cut up. And I've got quite a big border on it, which I quite like. This is going to be adhered down here. That's not quite straight at the bottom though. There's me thinking to put it on straight. That's better. Here, leaky that now. Right. Dimensionals. Oh, on the desk already. And pop 3 on here. A little bit of glue on here. And that will will just sit nicely on the end. But she says it will sit nicely. It will sit nicely. And then what I'm going to do is turn it over, get another dimensional and put it over there, so I'll just keep it attached while the glue dries. I'm going to change this grid paper before I do any more. Right, so I'm going to bob it on there, and then I'm just going to have to change this because it's distracting me. Two sides to grid paper, like there's two sides for a piece of card. Turn it over, that's better. Now, just need some Winker Stella. And what I did, I went over the glasses. You can't really see it unless you're in person, but it just gives that bit of glisten to the glasses. And then I went over these. Just do the glass first because it will pick the colour up on here. Wipe it off. And then the lovely dots. And what I did is I used the little ones and I did it like it was bubbles coming off. Oh, got a starry sky. Go back to the Orchid Oasis. So whoops, stuck to me. There we go. So there we go, there's my card. Where there's a wine, there's a way. So let me know whether you like the Sweet Sorbet or the Orchid Oasis. And then we've got Thanks for Putting Up With Me in the Basic Grey or the Parakeet Party. That could do with some bling on it, but I don't know which one to put on it. I'll have to think about that one. But thank you very much for joining me. Hope you can call again soon. Speak to you all later. Bye.